Tonight, America on track for its worst measles outbreak in 25 years. 90 more cases in just 1 week. Public health officials doing all they can to urge Americans to vaccinate their children, offering free clinics, declaring states of emergency.
This anti-vax movement has proven to be very dangerous.
Officials are fighting the persistent but widely debunked myths circulating on social media, falsely linking vaccines to everything from seizures to autism. Not far from the epicenter of the nation's largest outbreak in the New York region, Nurse Melody Butler is trying to convince anxious parents.
I know how susceptible people can be. Hi, my name is Melody Butler.
She knows because she herself was once afraid of getting the flu vaccine when she was pregnant with her third child.
The things you had initially seen online, they seem legit.
They did. And even as a nurse, I was taken for a ride by them.
We need everyone to become a vaccine champion.
She's now on a mission to fight the myths, founding Nurses Who Vaccinate.
Number one myth is autism.
Yes.
What is the argument they make and what's the counter argument?
So the argument they make is that the vaccines given at 1 year age cause autism, but we have so much evidence showing that autism signs and symptoms can actually be present from birth.
And there's no link to vaccinations?
Absolutely not.
Some parents worry even if vaccines don't cause autism, they have too many chemicals.
What I usually tell them is I inform them there's more aluminum present in breast milk than there is in the vaccine your child's going to get.
One nurse trying to spread the truth and save lives.
I work with mothers who've lost their children to vaccine-preventable diseases. I'm doing everything I can to prevent another family from suffering a death of a child or from lifelong suffering.
British Columbia is fighting a potentially deadly measles outbreak with 2 new cases this week. In the U.S., outbreaks in 4 states add up to more than 150 cases this year. In the Philippines, another outbreak has killed 200 people, most of them children. But as the virus spreads, so does the anti-vaccination movement. Anti-vaxxers are organized, their message is global, and they're extremely influential. This week, anti-vax billboards were taken down in Toronto, but that doesn't stop the misinformation from spreading online where it really counts. The World Health Organization cites hesitancy to vaccinate as one of the top 10 threats to our health, right up there with air pollution and climate change. The father of Vancouver's measles patient Zero said he decided not to get his son vaccinated because he was scared it could lead to autism. Now he says he realizes that information has been completely debunked. The British doctor who started that panic even lost his medical license. But that's not the message you'll find on the anti-vax sites. One of the most popular Facebook pages with nearly 3 million followers calls the efforts to shut them down techno-fascism and censorship. We saw sites that have started herding followers off Facebook and onto more private domains in order to keep their networks alive. One has encouraged followers to add their names to its website, saying social media is trying to take us down. Let's keep a lifeline.
Danish. I'm Crystalbel. I'm Cheong Hui Yin.
So today we're going to talk about anti-vaccination. So vaccination is a noun, anti-vaccination is a word of action. Vaccine is a substance that stimulates antibodies and provide immunity against disease. So, Mr. What do you think about vaccination?
Do you know that why they want to end the vaccine? I think that that is because some parents are scared about to let their baby take vaccine at a young age. Because normally a baby can get more than 20 vaccine, 20 shoot at young age, or even multiple, because the children is still young and vaccine may cause their sensitive and some side effect.
Talking about parents plays a big role in children's life. So parents should ensure their newborn babies get enough vaccine shot to ensure the babies can fight the disease such as chickenpox or other chronic disease. So what do you think the parents should do for their babies about the vaccination?
Because nowadays many parents are busy with their work, so they always close with their friends and cousins, maybe look together. So maybe they get the vaccination information from them, but they are not the professional in healthcare. So the parents will believe themselves that if they give their children's vaccination, they scared of any side effect or what after the baby grow. Yeah, because after that maybe it will cause very big costs for their medical checkup, medical like this.
So talking about lack of knowledge, so parents have lack of knowledge in this anti-vaccination issues. So here, there's the internet plays the biggest role in our lives. So there are 845 websites tells about and give information about vaccinations. So parents spend quite a lot of time in their phones and internet. So parenthood are responsible to surf the internet to get information about the vaccination. Am I right, guys?
Yes, sorry to interrupt. Maybe some of the parents they prefer natural immunity, yes, rather than immunity acquired through vaccination. Because vaccination scared. Maybe some parents they didn't want their children got any extra chemical put inside their body. Yeah.
But still there are some babies born with the disease. So this is why vaccination is needed to avoid disease. So talking about benefits, why don't we listen to Kipi about the cons of the vaccination?
From the World Health Organization, it shows that 16,000 babies or children in the Texas is not being vaccinated. And then from the statistic in the Center of Diseases and Prevention, it shows that in America, they have 100,000 babies and children are not being vaccinated. And then we can see from these two big amounts, 60,000 and then 100,000, we can totally see that these two amounts of the babies and children are not being vaccinated. It totally increases of the serious diseases all over the country. So the World Health Organization is planning to conduct a campaign throughout all the country. And then there is the few steps of the World Health Organization will conduct the campaign. So before they conduct, they will take some steps like first one is they must get the audience. This means that in American before it has in 2014 it showed that one cases which is in the children is totally because children in America is not vaccinated. So the diseases make the death number of death is increasing so rapidly. And the next step is we must be clear that the vaccine is not toxic. It is a medicine that will help the babies or children to increase their immune system. And then last one is we must know that we must know the type of the society. So there's three types. The first one is the society which totally reject the vaccine. The next one is they reject but they still receiving the information. The third one is they just reject the certain animal vaccine. Just like that.
So the government should bring a vaccination which is suitable for our country. community, so the people will accept the vaccination process for their infected babies. Yes. What do you think, Crystalbel?
I think that vaccine also have some advantage in it. One of the real and biggest advantage of vaccination is the fact people will not spread bacteria to his family and community. This way we can protect little baby, elder people and pregnant women. And then the other is babies and little children have a weak immune system. Then adult vaccination can give a push to the baby for the immune system.
So, Cheong, what the benefit? But still their community and the parents not allowing to get vaccine. There's any religion is playing role in the vaccination part?
Actually, healthcare provider play a very important role because they need to give the parents more information about the benefit and the risks of vaccination. Because if parents don't know the benefit, they would not give their children vaccination because they're scared after that any effect who want to be the people who responsible.
They should choose a suitable vaccination for our community beliefs and our not against our religion beliefs. Okay. Apart from the campaign, social media and media plays also a role in this vaccination. They also should put in newspaper about the vaccination or make advertisement in television. Or other NGOs should collaborate with YouTubers to make awareness video so they can post in social media to bring awareness to the community. So that's all for this question. Thank you.
What a marvelous day! Nothing gives me more joy than teaching my students about the human body. But since your children aren't vaccinated, it's incredibly unsafe for them to come to school.
Oh, sorry. I just believe that vaccines are the parents' choice.
And I believe they're unnatural.
They're a conspiracy!
So instead, I'll be educating you. For though you are grown adults, you all need a lesson in biology. Let the learning begin. Observe. As the measles vaccine enters the bloodstream, the immune system is activated. You see? Those white blood cells are learning how to protect the body from the disease.
Sure, you say that, but where's the proof? Where's the evidence?
It's literally outside your window. Just turn your heads, you can see it happening. Here in the lungs, the measles virus can attack the respiratory system, which can cause pneumonia. But observe! The vaccine contains a weakened form of the disease, which passes through the body harmlessly.
It also contains a ton of toxins, even mercury.
Okay, that's very wrong. Well, decades ago, vaccines contained a non-toxic variant of mercury. Today, they don't contain mercury of any kind.
Why do you think that? Because Western medicine says so?
No, because this bus can shrink down to the molecular level, and you can watch it happen. Just watch. That one's oxygen, that one is hydrogen, but no mercury. So, oh my, where did she go?
I'm healing this body the same way I heal my kids. Crystal therapy. It's a totally safe... Oh man, that was expensive.
What on earth are you doing?
We gotta take out this vaccine before it gives that kid autism! Where does that happen, by the way?
Let's see, that happens, well, nowhere. There's zero evidence that vaccines cause autism or mental disorders of any kind. Do people actually think that? I do. Hi, I'm Jenny McCarthy. Thank goodness nobody important.
I'm Chris Christie, and I don't believe in vaccines, and I want to be your next president.
Seriously?
Got him! Ha ha! That's the last one! Why is it getting so hot in here?
Without the vaccine, it appears the body is now infected with measles and is suffering from a fever of 103 degrees. Oh dear.
Bet you wish I had my crystal now.